what is humanistic coaching and why do we care? So I worked as a humanistic executive coach for quite a long time, working with large blue chip organisations, board level execs, and it was great fun and very exciting and very interesting, and I learnt a lot. I learnt a lot from my clients and from working with my clients, and from reviewing projects and asking myself, what could I have done better? What could I do better next time? What did I do well? What's my personal unique style? I also did a master's degree and various other follow-up courses, which helped me to develop my practice as a humanistic coach. And of course, I have many peers who work in the field, and we've done a lot of peer support work and learned from one another. So I reached a point where I was a pretty mature humanistic coach, and I thought, I think it's a good idea for me to now put something together, write something down that tries to encapsulate my learning in a way that would be useful for executives who are considering using an executive coach, some background material for them, and also for people who are considering becoming a humanistic coach. You know, what does it involve? And as I started to write this, I found it got longer and longer as I was doing it, because there was more and more to say. And I discovered it really fell into a number of different sections, you know, some of which were quite transactional, things like, how do you decide why you want a coach? How do you decide what kind of coach you want? How do you go about selecting a coach? How do you assess somebody to see if they're the right coach for you? And all of that was relatively straightforward, and I think you might find that in similar information anywhere. But I also found myself writing about what I think of as the secrets of humanistic coaching, and I talk about what are the kind of personal growth processes that somebody goes through in order to become a really good humanistic coach. And this is something that we coaches don't usually tell our clients about, because it's very, very personal, and it's showing our bellies in a way that that somebody could turn around and say, oh really, you had to do that, you had to work on that aspect of yourself, that must mean there's something wrong with you. But I thought, no, I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to put this all down in a document, and I'm going to really open up and share this information. And I found it quite an interesting, cathartic process to do, and quite satisfying. In fact, when I look back at it, I thought, yes, actually, I have done quite a lot of personal work in order to be able to do this humanistic coaching with clients. And it's been quite a journey to do it. And fascinating. Well, fascinating to me. It may not be fascinating to you, but if you're someone who's considering looking for an executive coach, and you think that the humanistic approach may possibly be relevant for you, then this ebook really is a good thing for you to get your hands on and have a look at. And you can dip into it whichever section you like. I've written it in such a way that you don't have to go from beginning to end. And equally, if you're someone who's considering becoming a humanistic coach, also have a look at this. You'll find it useful, and it will also give you jumping off points. It may raise more questions for you, but that will be useful because you can then look and explore what those questions are. So enjoy. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm always delighted to hear feedback when people have read this particular piece. I'd love to hear from you and hear what you think.